Hi everyone, it's Danny from Danny with a Planny here on YouTube and on Instagram. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. I'm so happy that you found me. And this is going to be a mystery subscription from Sadie Stickers haul. I do all kinds of things on my channel, so if you would like and are interested in anything else, you can check that out. With the mysteries, I try to keep it a little bit private until you are sure that you want to watch this. I got this this past week, so I wanted to haul it pretty soon. And this is the vellum. Vellums come with the decorative kit, and she also has a weekly kit in her shop. There's an option to pick up both, and I am lucky enough to get both. So this is the vellum that comes with the decorative. Super pretty. It gives you a nice little intro into the colorway that kind of is in there and the flowers. So this is really pretty. I like the wood background in this one. I think it'll be really nice to pull in to some of my journaling stuff that I will be doing hopefully more in 2025. And here is the kit and the decorative kit. So last time I started with the kit format, so I will start with the decorative, and then I will, once I've gone over both of them, I will go over the pricing at the end. So stick around for that if you would like. I will try to time stamp this so that you guys can, if you're just mostly interested in the decorative, you can just see the decorative, or if you're interested in the weekly, then you can see the weekly. I think this is the third one of these where she has had the update. I am really loving the update to her decorative collection. I really, she's also doing it for all of her kits that she's releasing currently. I also like the numbering up at the top, makes it really easy to keep it in order, and has the little saying there as well. I am going to push the rest of them off to the side so you don't have anything behind it to kind of make it, I don't want to say off, but a little bit off. I'm going to zoom in as well just a little bit. Okay, so her first sheet is flowers, and it is individual sheet or individual pieces. Sometimes it's nice to be able to pull these in behind something, just if you want a little bit of floral or color behind something, this is nice to put it in. I do get these on washi. They have new washi paper that they are using, and that is what I get it on. The nice thing about washi paper is that it is foiled. So this is in rose gold foiling, and this is page 2, bouquets. These are kind of a medium-sized bouquet, in my opinion, in comparison to what you'll see on the floral sheet in the kit. And then some of her other florals are much larger. Don't know if they're in, you'll get a chance to see in a second. So this is Elements. I love, well, first off, I want to comment about the colors in this. I feel like there's such great neutrals and such great ones for the winter time. So I really like this choice in her florals. And then I think when I saw this mood board, it does say cooking, and I did totally anticipate that, but I was thinking cottagecore, and was super surprised to see the gingerbread in this one. I was super shocked in a good way. I was oh my gosh, it's like a Christmas kit, and I love the gingerbread theme, so it's really sweet. And I kind of adore that this is the color of a gingerbread, or a copper color, so really like that. Very cutesy, and if you wanted to really play up the gingerbread, you could in the decorative, or you could kind of just do more winter and kind of omit some of those gingerbread elements if you wanted. So I think it kind of lends itself to both aspects. Here is the edges. This is page 4, also foiled, and these are getting a little bit larger. You get 2 corners and then 3 edges. On page 5, it's layering. This is probably one of my favorite pages of the decorative kit. I think I say it every time. I love all the details that she puts into layering, and then the foiling elements. Like there's little pieces of candy, some of the like holly or evergreen branches. There's like a little rolling pin. So many cute elements in these that I adore. Again, the only one that's super, well, I guess there's two that are gingerbready, are these two. But everything else is something that you could definitely pull in if that's not something you wanted to use it in. Here are her paper strips. Again, loving that wood grain. This is the days and dates. These used to be on separate. I am really glad she put them all on one. There are a set of 5 weeks on here, and then there's like this month, this week, and some notes and to-dos. And then a full set of dates at the bottom. And it allows you to pick what month you want to use it in, because she gives you 31, and then there's like an extra dot there if you would choose. This is another favorite of mine. This is Borders, but she does a lot of layering, and then again with the foil. So fun. This page used to be just like the florals, and so I just really appreciate all the time she's taking to layer these pieces, and it makes it so easy to put down in my weekly journal that I use. This has become one of my favorite kits to use for my weekly journals. This is Scenes. Doors are so cute to like play off of, I feel like. And then there is number 10, box swatches. If you do pick up both, these could be used as full boxes or replacement of full boxes. I also like to tear these in half so that I'm like stretching these, especially since I get it on washi paper, which I can like tear it in half. So these two here, the longer ones, to kind of get a little extra out of mine. And then the last page is the swashes, and it's just kind of like that vertical or horizontal, excuse me, horizontal version of a bottom washi, in my opinion. So you get 2 long ones and then 2 shorter ones. So in the decorative, you get all of those pages, all 11 pages, and then the vellum. And I'm going to move on to the kit. I brought this in just to give you guys like a reference. So the October 24 mystery is again in rose gold. This is such a pretty, like, I really kind of want to use it in January. I did that for my 2023 lineup. I did there was a Miss and Meow kit that was gingerbread themed, and I did it for like I think the 2nd week of January, the week right after New Year's. So I did it for that one. I feel like it's a very neutral, kind of clean slate. I know there is some more Christmas, but a lot of times I still have Christmas up even into January. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I hope I'm not the only one that does that as well. I love this scene coming down the stairs. Very pretty with the garland there as well. We saw this in a couple of the different scenes in the deco, so that could be fun to play off of that. Love this kind of flat lay here with the gingerbreads, the foiled gingerbread, and the cinnamon sticks. And then there's the scenic box, excuse me, the quote box here in the middle with that wood background. Bake the world a better place. A little play on words. This scene, I think, was kind of in those scenic boxes in the kit, or in the decorative. Let me see if I can find it. So there was this one, and then this was in this one. So you could totally replace some of these if you wanted a more organic edge. Let me take that away so that you can maybe see a little bit better. So if you wanted to like replace, and these two are about the height of a full box. These are obviously smaller. They're probably really good for like a B6 size planner. And then I love this one here with the kitchen. Very cool. And then you get some of the like brushstroke boxes down at the bottom. The next page is the box page. Very minimum foiling. I say that every time, and I appreciate that. I like the whited out centers so that it makes it easy for you to write on when you use these. I love that she includes a little bit of deco, some journaling elements, some more swatches. These are great for layering behind things. You get some torn paper washi going in the different directions, which is I appreciate. I've talked about this a couple times, but this is cut out in the middle, and if you really wanted to, you could use this as a box as well. So I love that choice. And then the bottom washi, you get 3 different kind of bottom washi options. So you have the regular floral version, the smaller washi bottom, and then you get a lace option. So you get the lace here that's along, and then the divider size, and then 2 sets of dividers over here, as well as your date covers. So that is a 4-page kit that you get. And then because Alicia likes to spoil us, we also get extras. But here is the 4-page kit just to give you a reminder. All of this is on Premium Mat. The kits you don't get an option with the kits. So that always comes on Premium Mat. But you do get an option with the deco. You can do premium or washi paper. So here is page 5, the deco page. So these are kind of like larger than the ones that we saw in the deco kit. This one for sure is. These are like medium large. I love that apron. Really cute. And then here is the journaling page, page 6. So you're getting some days of the week. So if you wanted to replace those with the ones that are in the kit, you could. Get some arches, some swooshes, lots of journaling elements. The postcard stamps, you get 2 stamps. Some more torn washi. And then page 7 is the florals. So these are kind of the like smaller size. And you get borders, which I like. And I like that it's different than the ones that are in the deco kit. So like the deco one has more layering stuff, and these are like by themselves. So you're not necessarily getting too many of just the floral bottom washi. And then here is the alcohol ink swatches. It's the only sheet in the kit that comes on washi paper, and because of the like clear backing. and you get a variety of sizes on here, which I appreciate having the different sizes, and it's also really good use of the sheet as well. And then the last sheet in the kit is page 9, and it is a like foiled sampler. It changes up every time, so you're not always going to get the same kind, but you get headers. You get 8 headers of each. There's 2 different styles, some gingerbreads on this one, and then some cute little like different kinds of deco to like play off of. I really feel like these are the cute little bottoms, or like the footed. Let me see if I can find how you can use it. So I feel like these could play really well off of the gingerbread man, so you could like trim it down. I wish I had my tweezers. I don't know what happened to my tweezers that I used to have in here, but yeah, you could put it like right over that icing there. That would be really cute. Or in any of these, really. Super cute. And then the hearts, you could put them as buttons. So choose your own adventure there for foiling. And that is the kit version of the mystery. Let me go ahead and put the vellum down first. Okay, for the subscription for the kit, you can save 25% off, which is $25 per kit if you enroll. So that's at least a 3-month commitment. But if you're doing it month by month, it is $33.33, and that is just this piece here. If you're doing the enrollment ends for both things on the 25th. So there is currently one up right now. It is like a Northern Lights themed, and so that is opened up already, and it'll close on the 25th of November. So just a heads up on that. And it's really cute, and I'm excited to get it because there's been so many Northern Lights in like the Seattle area, and then I know like all across the country, so I think it's perfect, a perfect theme coming out. And then this one is the decorative, and it comes with the vellum, and that is 25% off if you do like a 3-month commitment and or longer. And so that's like $30 in total for those 2 things. And then remember, now this is foiled too, which was not happening before. And you, but if you want to do 1-month subscription, it's $40. So that is the details on the subscription. Unfortunately, you cannot use Danny 20 to save 20% off, which like it's already such a great deal anyways that like you would want to use the deal price versus mine. So I really love her. I say it every time, but I do really love her monthlies, subscriptions. Some of my favorites that come out of her shop, and now with her updates to the decorative and me doing the journaling, the daily journaling, like I am so thankful to be getting these. And then the extra deco I can always put in with my kit that I'm using. So yeah, I love Alicia's subscription, so make sure that you're checking out if you're interested in signing up, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. Here are some other videos you can watch. Hope you enjoy!